Hi BBs! I got asked this question and I am going to answer it even though I am giving a warning. This is a touchy subject. I didn't know how much of a touchy subject it was until I started like getting into it, talking about it with people. Yeah. This is something that raises a lot of controversy, and I'm not sure why. Well, I understand why, and I'm gonna show the two kind of sides of it, but it's a lot more controversial than I thought it would be, and making a video about it is going to be a little controversial, but that's okay. We got this. We can do this. Whatever. So what I'm talking about is being a little in public, and I'm actually wearing my kitten play stuff right now. I should have worn it to make a how to be a kitten in public, but you know, I wasn't planning ahead that much. So this is gonna be how to be a little in public. Okay, let me tell you where the controversy comes in. The controversy comes from DDLG being a kink, and engaging in kink activities in public, meaning you're involving people who haven't consented to it in public. Let me explain that a little bit further. So, oh, I gotta stretch out my back. Oh, there we go. So, what is really happening is when you're a little in public and you're doing the daddy-dom dynamic or mommy-dom or whatever, I'm just going with daddy-dom because that's what I'm in. When you're doing that in public, people around you witness it, people around you are unintentionally involved in it, and there's a lot of controversy about whether that's okay. Here's where I'm coming from. Being a little in public is okay. Calling someone daddy in public is okay. That's your nickname for them. If you start actually like getting really into your kink in public, that's not okay, because people around you haven't consented to being a part of that. So, I mean, there's a lot of other issues if you're like, princess, you were being bad, so now you have to suck my cock in public. Like, there's a lot of issues around that beyond just whether or not that's okay from a kink perspective. From a legal perspective, of course, that's obviously not okay. And I'm always gonna take the legal perspective on everything. Obviously, you guys probably been around long enough to know that my area is law, so, you know. From a legal perspective, any sort of sexual thing in public is public misconduct. So that's kind of a background on what the controversy is. Personally, I think that you're a little and you have that little personality, and that's okay. And it's okay to be little in public because that's who you are. So I know a lot of littles who carry a stuffed animal with them in public, and maybe they get a couple strange looks, but that's it. They don't get any more strange looks than I do for wearing black lipstick and kitty ears in public, which I do, and a collar, because I'm not hurting anyone by wearing these in public. Why would I hurt anyone by bringing up my stuffed animal in public? It's totally okay. So, saying that, did I get lipstick on my teeth? Nah, I'm good. Saying that, I'm gonna talk about how to be little in public and things that you can do to be little. If you don't feel comfortable carrying a stuffed animal with you, first of all, get a little plush keychain. I don't know where mine is. I have a little Gaston keychain, and it just kind of is Disney, it's cute, it reminds me about being little. When I'm nervous, I touch it and it kind of like brings me to a littler headspace. that can calm me down and make me happy again and make me not feel so anxious in public. When you're a little in public, how you dress, I mean, as long as it's appropriately and you're not just wearing, I don't know, underwear in public. But if you're a little and you want to dress little, you should totally do that, because who cares what people think about you? Just do what you want to do. If you want to wear your overalls to the mall, then wear your overalls to the mall. If you want to wear your onesie and like a skirt or something, then wear your onesie and a skirt. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that at all. I see both sides of pet names in public. Pet names in public are okay, but I can see where some of the controversy comes from, and I understand why some people are not okay with it. But in my opinion, you know, using the names, not using them loudly, like, you know, yelling across the store, "Daddy!" But using them, you know, using them cautiously. Using pet names cautiously is okay. It really depends on where you are and who you're with and who's around you. So, I kind of guess because of how mainstream daddy and baby girl has become, that's probably more accepted in public now. It definitely wasn't as accepted back in the day, but now you can kind of use it. Yeah, it's more accepted nowadays. So if you're little and you're collared, I fully encourage you to wear your collar in public, because my general reaction to it is, why not? If you feel comfortable doing it, wearing your collar in public, and you want to, and it makes you happy, then wear your collar and wear it proudly. If you have something that symbolizes a collar, or maybe you have an eternity collar, then wear those and rock them. Totally rock them. Using a pacifier in public. This is another controversial thing. So, I don't see anything wrong with using a pacifier in public. That being said, it is a piece of BDSM equipment technically, because it's a piece of DDLG equipment. So I can understand where people are coming from in saying that it is a piece of equipment for BDSM purposes, and I can see why people don't want that in public. If you're just like going to the park for a day or something and want to bring your pacifier, I don't see what's wrong with it. If you're going to a place where there's kids and you're forcing a parent to have to explain why an adult has a pacifier, that's a little iffy. Personally, I don't want to put any parents in the situation where they have to explain to their youngin' why a grown-ass adult has a pacifier. But at the same time, I can see why people do bring pacifiers with them in public. Yeah. Any sort of little equipment like that, like, people can consider my kitty ears BDSM equipment. People could consider my collar BDSM equipment and think that that's not right to have in public. So, at the end, what the moral of this story is, at the end of the day, do what makes you feel comfortable, and do what makes you feel okay, and have an awareness of what those around you, or how those around you are impacted by what you do. Which you always should do. You should always have an awareness of how those around you are being how they're being impacted on because of what you're doing. So just, if you want to be a little in public, I'm a little in public a lot, so like, do what you want. Be a little in public, wear your onesies with a pair of shorts and stuff, that's totally awesome. But when you're going full little in public, I would say just be aware of who the people around you are and what they're doing. I know this is going to be raising a lot of controversy. I don't want to say that being a little should just stay at home, because obviously, like, I'm a little in public a lot. So that would just be hypocritical. But I do want to kind of make an awareness, or make you kind of think about it a little bit. Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, dress how you want to, and feel how you want to, and do what you want to, and be the best you can be, and be happy, and all those great things. That's about it for this video. I'm not sure what else to say about being a little in public. Just rock it and kill it, I guess. Do what you gotta do. Be who you are. Alright, BBs, I love you, and I hope you are having a safe and happy weekend. Whenever I post this, I hope you're doing good, and everything is going your way. And I love you, BBs. Mwah! Bye!